for the Ximenez-Fatio House Museum's latest show. So we want to welcome James Bullock. He's the writer, director, and performer, as well as Zeus Xavier Scott, a Flagler College theater grad and actor, as well as a veteran. So thank you for your service. Great to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, great to see. I love the get-up here.
Decided to come as one of the characters.
I think it's fabulous. So how is this year's performance standing out or a little bit different than past?
Well, everyone got so attached to the characters that they said, well, what happens next? What happens to them? Where do they go?
Right.
And we are fortunate to have a great research team and an archivist. So we were able to flesh out more of the story.
Okay.
This year we have more characters. And basically we are covering 3 generations of people who lived and worked within the home.
Okay, and tell us a little bit more about the home, exactly, the history behind it.
Well, this is a house that I believe is 1796 or somewhere thereabouts.
Wow.
So it's one of the older places in St. Augustine. It morphed over many generations and was often owned by women, which was very unusual in colonial times.
Yeah, interesting.
We utilize many of the rooms of the house as the theater.
Wow.
And basically, imagine if walls could talk.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. They've got stories.
Especially in a very old building.
Right.
So a lot goes on.
So, Zeus Xavier, how are you involved in all of this?
So I'm one of the actors. I play essentially 3 different characters.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm playing a houseboy who's taking out just a very sad situation that he's gonna have to kind of endure. I'm also playing Scipio, who is a person that lived in the house, and then I get to play a Corporal Gabriel Scott at the end, and it's a beautiful experience because I'm getting to relive some very traumatic things, but also some very powerful things.
Right.
And I get to kind of unearth a story that I think needs to be told on a much larger scale. And I'm happy that James and the Fatio Ximenez House, Pace, and everyone involved, that we're getting a platform, but hopefully this is the start of something so big, you know?
So why should folks come out and see this? Talk about the importance.
Well, I find that people's response to it is a search for words. And what they come to is that, thank you for giving me a chance to get in touch with my feelings and to make some sense of the past. Without a clear vision of the past, we're really kind of lost in the present.
True.
I find, and this has always been our goal, is that to have 5 things: fair, balanced, accurate, objective, and most of all, uplifting.
Right.
So at the end of each performance, our goal is that each person realizes, you mean to tell me there have been courageous people in all walks of life, in some of the darkest corners.
Right.
And they shine through. I think it gives us courage.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, we have the website on the screen there if you would like to get your tickets. And I do want to let everybody know, too, that this isn't the only thing going on there. Shortly after that, March 15th to May 15th, you can see the Menorcan Heritage. It's Menorcan Heritage Month, I should say, as well as Women's History Month. And you'll be blending the 2 as well. So, again, go to that website on your screen to learn more. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for joining us today. It was nice to see you. Of course. And break a leg, I guess?
Yes.
It is a show after all.